back, I thought it would be I had to take a little stretch. So stretching it out. I wanted to see if I could share a video, like share my screen and have the video play, but I don't know if it'll actually pick up the sound, and I won't know till it's too late if it worked or not. So we're just gonna pass on that one. And maybe schedule to play that video later. So I thought it would be fun to look at and see what Wikipedia says an entrepreneur is. So entrepreneurship, according to the world of Wikipedia, is, let's see. Oh, there is a whole entrepreneur page. Okay, so entrepreneurship is the process. I like that. I like processes. Process of designing, launching, and running a new business, which is often initially a small business. And the people who create these businesses are called entrepreneurs. It says entrepreneurship has been described as the capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture, along with any of its risks, to make a profit. While definitions of entrepreneurship typically focus on the launching of and running of businesses, due to the high risks involved in launching a startup, a significant proportion of startup businesses have to close due to lack of funding, bad business decisions, an economic crisis, lack of market demand, or a combination of all of these. A broader definition of the term is sometimes used, especially in the field of economics. In this usage, an entrepreneur is an entity which has the ability to find and act upon opportunities to translate inventions or technologies into products and services. And they say specifically that the entrepreneur is able to recognize the commercial potential of the invention and organize the capital, talent, and other resources that turn an invention into a commercially viable innovation. In this sense, the term entrepreneurship also captures innovative activities on the part of established firms in addition to similar activities on the part of new businesses. That all sounds entirely terrifying. I have to say that I think if I had read that definition before I decided to jump into this crazy world, that I might have been like, I don't know if that's for me. But, I probably still would have because I'm also me. So now I'm curious about entrepreneur. Oh, wow. It could be a racehorse. There's a business magazine. There was a business simulation video game in 1997. That's exciting. And then there's a song. Interesting. And a film. I have not seen the film. So you've seen the film, let me know. Okay. So going back to this, I wanted to talk about we have to do a lot of stuff as entrepreneurs. This is crazy. So instead of focusing on the fact that lots of entrepreneurs close their doors because of the bad things that happen, let's see, we were talking about possibly doing resource lists and things like that. So I'm going to pull up I have a couple of resource lists, but on one of my resource lists, I include, I like to call it my Rolodex. And yes, I'm not too young to know what a Rolodex is. Let's see. Get the link, throw it in here so you can see it. All right. So, my Rolodex. These are some of the tools I've used over the years as an entrepreneur, and people I know, people I love, and then tools I love and use. So a couple things. I have it organized by heading. So social media, how-to, and updates. The very first one I list is Social Media Examiner. I'm not a part of their, what do they call it? they have an academy or something. I'm not actually a part of that, so I don't get paid by anyone to say these things. I just, these are this is just part of my Rolodex. So for social media how-to and updates, Social Media Examiner just has an unbelievable amount of content and really great help pages. They take the initiative and they go through and they make these really great articles with, screenshots and just lots of really well curated, well organized information and like a totally searchable database of sorts on their website. So they've done a really good job with that. And I always encourage people to use that as a resource and as an option. Because it doesn't make any sense to not use the things we have available. Social Chef is another one that has really, really great information. I did a guest spot with them and it was a really good time. So that's a link to that. Daphne LeBlanc is incredible. She owns Cafe and Laptop, and also the Social Business Cafe, I believe. She's amazing. She's staying on top of all the latest and greatest stuff and has really great tutorials on just about everything. So she's an incredible resource as well. And then Ross Brand. Oh, Ross Brand. So Ross Brand is he has Live Streaming Universe, and Live Streaming Universe is like he does such a better job of explaining it. And I should be putting these people's websites up while I'm talking about them, and then tagging them. That would be a smart thing to do. So let's see. Ross Brand is he has Live Stream Universe, and it's giving your business a competitive advantage through the power of live video. So he has all the things you need to know about gear and resources and different things that can help you really kill it on video and on live streaming in general. So that is his website. You can check that out. What else we got? So that's Ross Brand, and I'll go grab Daphne's link as well. Tools I love and use. Shift. Shift is epic. So Shift is I wish I had a screenshot. I'll have to do a run through tutorial video of what Shift is, and maybe I'll post that up later. So Shift is kind of it's like an all-in-one tool. So I think there's 5. I think I have 5 different Gmail accounts that I manage. I have a couple different brands. I have a Girl Scout troop, and it has its own Gmail account. And then there's a couple client accounts that I need to be paying attention to. So those are all contained in Shift, and I can actually, I don't have to log in and out and have like 14 different hundred windows open. I can just have one open. And then also you can integrate different apps. So I have Toggle in it. You can have Slack in it. You can have Asana in it, and you can be switching between everything within one window instead of 1400 different windows. So that's what Shift is. And then TubeBuddy. If you haven't heard of TubeBuddy yet, it is for when you have a YouTube channel, and it does a lot of things. Things I really love about it are that they have a what's what I'm looking for? You can have multiple upload defaults in TubeBuddy, and it gives you a really great dashboard on whatchamacallit, oh darn it, analytics, time saved, just a whole bunch of stuff. I should probably do a run through on TubeBuddy too. So that's TubeBuddy. So other things, we're in StreamYard right now. That's on this list too. So under Fabulous Tools is where we're at. StreamYard. So StreamYard's pretty epic. That's what we are using right now. It's pretty fantabulous. I can make things. It's just so much fun. Anyways, I'll stop screwing around with that so no one gets sick. But StreamYard itself is pretty amazing. So if you haven't checked them out, you need to check StreamYard out. That is what we are on. And then branding, idea birthing, and clarity. I need to actually include some more people on this list. But Annie Ruggles is on here with the Low Ticket Revolution. She's amazing. You should check her out. And under my Mastering Your Marketing section, I have RJ Redden. She has something called Black Belt Bots, and she's amazing. She does wicked, wicked things with bots, and she's amazing. So I have a few more people I need to add to this list too. This has not been updated for a little bit. Social media tools I use. Missing Letter is like the bomb.com. It's freaking amazing. If you have been to the website for our summit that we're doing right now, the Entrepreneur Hotline, let me throw that back up really quick. That is the link for the Entrepreneur Hotline. It's actually hosted on Hey Summit. And I don't have confirmation of this yet, so I probably shouldn't say it out loud, but I'm pretty sure the people at Hey Summit know the people at Missing Letter. I have to double check. But if you have been on Missing Letter and you go hang out on Hey Summit, you'll see what I mean. So go check out the website for the entrepreneurhotline.com. And don't forget to register to get, what's what I'm looking for? Reminders and a daily schedule. Okay, so back to social media tools. Missing Letter. What the heck does it do? Missing Letter repurposes your blogs and web pages almost on autopilot. Not joking. It's entirely too cool. It makes my life so much easier. I have, as an entrepreneur, so I have campaigns that I've already scheduled for like next year. So like I already scheduled a Mother's Day thing and a Father's Day thing. It's done. I don't have to touch it. It's just going to show up. And it pulls content that's already on the page for you and pre-populates campaign bubbles and campaign slots, like auto does the timing and everything. It's wicked. It's pretty awesome. I did pick that up on AppSumo. I don't know what the pricing is right now, but whatever it is, it's worth it. So just FYI. And it doesn't it doesn't replace like Hootsuite or something. They're just different. I use them for different things. So I also have Hootsuite, which I don't have listed on here. But Missing Letters, like autopilot. Hootsuite is manual, like it's still going in and scheduling. I use the bulk uploader and whatnot. But Missing Letter is just, it's a whole other kind of magical wonderfulness. If you're watching, feel free to drop something in the chat and let me know that you're here. And if you have a tool you love, share it with me. I'd love to know what it is. Piecing together your perfect business puzzle. So I have Tamsin. Miss Tamsin Horton is listed on here. She has something called PBK. It's the Preneur Business Club. It's a solid community of unapologetic professionals sharing what they know and making money doing it. There are some really epic people in there. Lots of people I know and love. And it is a really cool community to be a part of. The next person under that piecing together your perfect business puzzle is Coach Jenny. She's amazing. If you have not heard of Coach Jenny yet, or Hilda, you need to go check her out. She has a couple different options, so you can book a free call. This link will take you there. And then she also has the Unstuck and Unstoppable program, which is amazing. It gives you an opportunity to facilitate hot seat things so much better than you ever thought possible. And is just amazing. So if you don't know what those are, you should check those out. Coaching in general. So I listed Coach Jenny again because she's just that amazing. And I have some more people I should probably add, but she has something called Get Out of Your Own Way. I highly recommend it. It is definitely, if you're ready for it, it's a place you need to be. And then shopping hacks. I listed Ebates just because it's fun. And if you don't know what Ebates is, if you are a good consumer, I am not a good consumer. I don't like buying things. But if you like buying things and you are already shopping online, Ebates is one of those things that can give you some money back. And yes, some of these links may be affiliate links. Now, this is important. The reason I created this document was a couple reasons. So it's actually part of a blog post I did a while ago on this website. And let's just go look. So I have a couple different brands. So one brand is Conquer Your Creative Chaos, and the umbrella of that is Gaelix, which is short for Gaels Fix. I just think it's fun. And this is that blog. I was just going to scroll down and see if I could find where I talked about the Rolodex. It's in here somewhere. Oh, look, it's probably going to be on page 2. Oh man, it's not here. Wow, I have to fix that. Okay, well, once upon a time, I wrote a blog post on a different website. And it had to do with creating your personal Rolodex. And for me, a Rolodex is our tools we like using, our people we know, our referral basis. And when someone comes to me and says, Gail, I really need this thing. And, maybe a year ago I did that thing, or 6 months ago I did that thing, but now I'm like, no, I'm not doing that thing right now. Or I say, I'm full, sorry. I can say, hey, here's this list of amazing people. They can help you. And usually it'll be a very specific, like, here's this one person. I think they're probably the best fit for you. Here's why. Feel free to reach out and have a conversation, or I'll actually do an email introduction. So the My Rolodex does a couple things for me. It collects everything that I like using in one place. If I have affiliate links, note the affiliate disclaimer. If I have an affiliate link, it means all my affiliate links are in one place. So if someone goes, hey, Gail, do you have a tool for this? Instead of just giving them the name of the tool, I say, yeah, here's my list of resources. And they go check it out. They find the one they need, and then they're off to the races. So that is, that's the Rolodex. So do you have a Rolodex? You probably do. So it's anyone who's in your network, any tools you're using, anything you have that has an affiliate. I think creating your own personal Rolodex is really important. I've seen lots of really cool ways of doing it. So let's see if I can get her website to pull up. There is my dear friend, Jenna. Let's see if I can get her website to show up. Yes, Genevieve Rose. She goes by Jenna. It's fantastic. She actually has a tab here, and says right off the top, hey, these are affiliates, and I need you to know they're affiliates. So this is another example of a really good way to show you off your Rolodex. And she has an epic Rolodex. I'm very excited to say I'm in the Rolodex. She doesn't call it a Rolodex, obviously. But these are all of her affiliate options, different people she's partnered with, worked with, and has, that's her thing. So mine is just in a really basic Google Doc, which is obviously one way to do it. I love starting this way because it gives us it's a B-. The information is there. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I like that. And Jenna's is just so pretty. So someday mine will look like this. And you can go check that out in, I threw her link in the comments. And the link for this is there. So now you have that. Other things to know. I wanted to talk about that. So let's go way back to the beginning. Let's say you're thinking you might want to be an entrepreneur and you're not really sure, and maybe you're a little overwhelmed right now and you're like, Gail, what is going on in my life? And I don't know what to do with this. I understand. It's okay. It's going to be okay. We're here. That's why we're here. We're here all week. Anyways, we actually will be here all week. I'm rolling through the noon to 3 p.m. Eastern shift right now. I also have the 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern shift. And then one of my co-hosts will be on after that. So one of the first things, if you haven't done it yet, if you think you might want your own business, excuse me, I highly suggest that you buy the URL for your first and last name right now, if you haven't done it yet. If your name is Joe Smith, good luck. Make a variation of it. So one of the things I did a really long time ago is I bought Gail Gilliland. I don't think I bought Gail Connolly. I should probably do that too. But Connolly was my maiden name. And for a long time, I only had one website. I had Gail Gilliland Freelancing Services or something. It's a terrible, terrible URL. But when I bought the URL, I didn't know any better. I didn't know about naming a business. I didn't know anything because I think I bought that URL, 6 or 7 years ago, maybe. I didn't know anything. But you can not know anything and still be okay. Yeah, Lori says run. Do not walk to your nearest URL provider and buy your name, people. If you haven't done it yet, go do that thing. So it wasn't until recently, actually, that I actually created I had a website here for a little while. It wasn't great looking. This is actually, gosh, maybe a year old already now. I think I did this in last December. So Monique Johnson and I, at the end of the last quarter of last year, started working really hard on speaker stuff and getting YouTube set up and getting not set up, but actually using YouTube, because I've had YouTube channels for 2, 3, 4 years. But really getting into it. And Monique Johnson will actually be on with me later today. We are on at 5 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to be chatting about live video and imperfect action. And yeah, I'll have to actually go find the full talk name. But that'll be later today at 5 p.m. Eastern. So I just wanted to show you what mine looks like. So it's not perfect. Imperfect action, I think, trumps everything else. And I have my 3. I wanted to include that's what I'm looking for. This is my umbrella. So my name URL is my umbrella for all the things I'm doing. So if you click the Legacy Recorder, it'll actually take you to the Legacy Recorder website, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then the other website is the Gaelics website, which is also shows up as Conquer Your Creative Chaos. And then I put the fact that I'm a speaker. Hello, I'm speaking. Hi. And I'm an author, which is really exciting. I'm actually, so I did write this book. I'm not going to downplay the fact that I wrote this book. It is an Amazon bestseller. And it was in Hallmark for about 1.5 years, which was really exciting. And it's available in ebook and print. If you buy the print version, I will be mailing it to you personally. It doesn't come from anyone weird, as far as I know. And then I list myself as an entrepreneur because I am. The Legacy Recorder is something that I came up with, and actually, in tandem with Lori, I had an idea, and she helped me figure out what it could look like as a business venture instead of a volunteer opportunity. I told that story this morning, so I'm hoping to have time to cut that up and throw that up as a replay so you can hear about that story if you're interested. So yeah, so that's that part. And then I have my current speaking menu, and then I have 2 testimonials, and that's it. So it's nothing complicated. So if you haven't bought your URL yet, go do that. That's step 1. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Know what your name is first. If it's Joe Smith, include your middle initial or something. Go see if it's available. Buy it. And then start thinking about what a 1-page, not 1,400 pages, but a 1-page website looks like. And just think of it as like a bookmark. You can also direct it to your LinkedIn profile. You can redirect it to your Facebook page if you already have one of those. But I can tell you right now that if you have a Facebook business page, that's great. I always recommend people get those. I think it's important. It's like a bookmark. And I think there is a huge, people still Google for things, but you're more likely to show up if someone looks for you on Facebook than you are on Google, especially if they're looking specifically for your name. So, or for your business name. So if you have a Facebook page, that is one way to show up for people. So you can have your URL redirect to anywhere you want it to go. So if you're not ready to actually build a one-page thing like this, you don't have to. You can redirect it. So those are things to know there. Yeah. I feel like that was a lot of information. So who's still with me? Is that Lori or is that another person? Maybe you'll tell me. I know there's a delay. There's like a 30-second delay. Always with the delays. Let's see. I keep playing with the size of this window. Thinking about the next thing to say, which is why I'm making faces at you. Because we talked about that. Yeah, I got nothing. Thanks, Lori. Gail might be ready for a break. So let's see. I think I'm probably going to throw up the be right back sign. I've been doing that about every 30 minutes or so and doing a quick reset, stretching, and speaking. Speaking? Yes, speaking. What? Oh, this delay. It's killing me. Okay. I'll be right back.